Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is Marcus Rosa, aka Mazuma TV, back at y'all with another live. Man, I hope everybody's having a blessed, beautiful, positive, productive night. You feel what I'm saying? I hope y'all having a blessed, I hope y'all had a great weekend overall. I'm back at y'all with another live. We got some things that we currently need to discuss going on in the boxing world, man. We're going to expand on more truth being exposed between Jaron, Ennis, and Vergil Ortiz. Shakur, Stevenson versus Floyd Schofield III being official, and then we're going to get into some open boxing topics or just open topics overall, man. You feel what I'm saying? Because at this point, I've been, I'm willing to talk about anything, man. I'm an open book for the nation. You know what I mean? If y'all can hit the like button as soon as y'all come in, that'd be very much appreciated. You see what I'm saying? Let me check. Let me see where the likes is at right now. Let me see where the likes is at right now. Let me see where the likes is at. We got 10 likes in the building. Shit, y'all must have liked before y'all got in here because we ain't had 10 people come on yet. 13. Shout out to the nation and the mob. And we hit the 2,400 mark. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to the nation and the motherfucking mob for doing their thing and being supportive of the channel. I'm assuming that I got, a crazy amount of subscribers in a short amount of time from that video I just posted a couple hours ago. It's doing some pretty good views. If y'all did not see that, please go check it out, man. The video is called "The Truth Behind Jaron Ennis versus Vergil Ortiz" and Eddie Hearn's Hidden Agendas. You feel what I'm saying? Please go check that out. And y'all let me know what y'all think about it because, I had some mixed reviews on there. There were some people who liked what I was saying. There was other people who didn't like what I was saying. So please go check it out and let me know what y'all think, man. Let me go ahead and address these comments. You know what I'm saying? Because, I always look at the comments. My boy Coffee playing with the first comment of the day. He says, when they fight, just make sure y'all pick Ortiz, #Mazuma Nation. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? You pick the corner. If that fight were to ever manifest anytime soon, just make sure you are picking Vergil Ortiz because we're not going to forget the bullshit that you were saying on here. Stop Motion MMA. He says, a year ago, everyone loved Boots. Now he is garbage. These boxing fans make me sick. Well, that's why they say, boxing fans are fickle, bro. And this is exactly why a lot of boxers don't care to really, engage with their fans. That's why a lot of these guys, when they don't got a fight date, they go ghost because they recognize that these boxer fans don't really fuck with them for them. You know what I'm saying? And they'll only fuck with them under, certain conditions. You feel me? And that's not really what you would call, a fan or at least a true fan. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to Stop Motion, saluting the nation. Blunt Sports says salute. Salute to the homie Blunt Sports. Ghost 787 said this might sound unhinged, so correct me if I'm out of pocket. If the Xander Ortiz fight happens, I got Xander. I believe he has the better IQ, skills, and defense. Salute to you, best channel out here. Yo, Ghost, I appreciate that very much. And I see the 787, so I don't know if you from Puerto Rico or what, but salute my brother, because that's a 787. That's a Puerto Rico area code. But regardless, I don't think you out of pocket for believing that, man. You entitled to your own opinion. Xander does have great ring IQ from what I've seen. He has solid skills. And, he's responsible with his defense for the most part. I've seen him get hit before, but, most recently, he hasn't been really taking any damage. So I feel like you're justified in saying that. I do feel like Xander is a little green in terms of, like, who he's fought. You know what I'm saying? So this would be a hell of a step up, and it could be an uphill battle. But I don't believe you are crazy for thinking like that. You know what I'm saying? You provided your reasonings, and you believe in the kid Xander. So I wouldn't say you out of pocket for that. And Vergil Ortiz, despite what a lot of people are saying right now, because now they're making Ortiz to be some type of killer, he's beatable. Everybody's beatable, but there's a lot of holes in Vergil game that people could take advantage of. Maybe Xander sees it, and that's why he wants to fight the man. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't think you crazy for believing in that at all. Time is right. Put the yawning emoji. I don't know why. Great Gambino, what up? Big brother, Big Soldier MX says a lot of Boots Ennis haters. Oh, you already know how that go, but we live for the haters, bro. That shit don't do nothing but motivate us. Thomas Wright said, love the shirt. I'm sure you do. It's NASCAR. You know what I mean? That's y'all sport, if you get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? It's because everyone knows you love Boots and want to hear your take. Well, I've been giving my take. Ain't nobody ever shy away or run away. Whether, Boots looks good or not good in the situation, I'm going to speak my piece. And regardless of, what people may say, you know what I'm saying? I'm here to talk about it. Niggas don't run from anything. You feel me? Brandon Broussard, I believe that's how you say your name. My apologies if I fucked it up. He says, "Salute, King. I'm new to your channel, but I like what I see, fam. Very unbiased. Keep it up." Well, I try to remain, as objective as possible. You know what I'm saying? And I try to see both sides of the coin. Even if I disagree with one side, I try to see both sides. So I appreciate that. You feel what I'm saying? I can be biased in certain situations because I come out and I say that Boots is one of my favorite fighters all the time. Y'all see me with the Jaron Ennis hoodie in my last video. So I can be biased, but at the same time, I'm not here to just talk about what I believe. You know what I'm saying? I'm in tune with the nation. You feel what I'm saying? So I hear what the nation says. I open my mind up to their perspective, and I try to be as straight down the middle as possible. You feel what I'm saying? So shout out to Brandon for coming through and showing love. I appreciate you coming through and being a new member of the channel. Hopefully you here to stick around long term. My boy Sean Terrence said, "I got Boots dominating and stopping Ortiz regardless." I think he has all the tools necessary to destroy Vergil Ortiz, man. Based off of what I've seen with Vergil Ortiz, I feel like it's almost like he tailor-made for Boots, bro. Boots don't got to look for the dude. You know what I'm saying? Knowing, the threat that Vergil is, I already know that Boots will come into the fight super sharp, especially defensively. He going to be on point. He going to use that jab. He going to put those punches together, the hand speed, the combination punching going to overwhelm Vergil. Vergil Ortiz defense is very trash, in my opinion. Well, let me not say trash. I'm going to say that it definitely has some holes. And I feel like Boots has, the offense necessary to expose his defense. You feel what I'm saying? Because there's people who got shitty defense. You know what I'm saying? But the person that they're in front of doesn't have the tools offensively to expose that. I feel like Boots has the tools necessary within his offense because he could punch from either side, whether it's southpaw or orthodox, and there's not one punch that, he's lacking in his toolbox. Whether we talking about the right hook, the left hook, the jab, the right hand, the uppercut, the body shots. You feel what I'm saying? So we'll see. He said, "You said it right. I'm from South Louisiana." Shout out to South Louisiana, man. That's the first time I ever heard that being mentioned on the channel. So a lot of people butcher my name, but you got it, cuz. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, man. I try my best to be, as literate as possible. There's some last names that be on here that I don't get, but I try my best. Shout out to the boy Brandon. You should have put a thumbnail. I'm gonna put one. Don't worry about it. It ain't too late. Gracie says Boots gonna get caught. I mean, you entitled to your opinion, but who's to say that Vergil won't get caught? Because everybody keep playing it like Virgil's this big puncher, and he is. You know what I'm saying? He definitely got some pop, but let's not act like Boots isn't a puncher in his own right. Let's not do that. You feel what I'm saying? Boots got a high knockout ratio, just like Vergil Ortiz. And y'all got a whole lot of audacity to make it seem like Boots is chinny or anything of that nature. But there was only one fighter between Vergil and Boots that hit the canvas in their last fight. You feel what I'm saying? There's only one person that hit the canvas between Boots and Vergil Ortiz in their last fights. You feel what I'm saying? So, can Boots get caught? Anybody could get caught. That's boxing. You know what I'm saying? He got hit a lot in his last fight against Karen. He took some shots against Evanesia. We seen it happen. But we see Vergil get hit as well. I seen Vergil get buckled by Mean Machine. You feel what I'm saying? I've seen him get hurt I seen him get stunned and dropped by Bohachuk. So let's not. I mean, y'all could shit on Boots all y'all want. You entitled to your own opinion on how you feel the Vergil and Boots fight to go. But let's not act like Boots ain't capable of putting Vergil on the canvas. Let's not do that. You know what I'm saying? Has Boots ever got dropped? Not to my knowledge. And I've seen all of his fights. I've never seen him hit the canvas. But, it can happen. It's boxing. Anybody could get put on the canvas. There's a lot of people that I could have never have imagined would hit the canvas, and they did. You know what I'm saying? If you get hit with the right shot in the right place, you can and will go down. You feel what I'm saying? So, I see a lot of people. I'm really seeing that, I guess, Devin Haney ain't been active and shit like that. So niggas need somebody new to hate on. So they doing everything in their power to, try to create this Boots, hate club for some reason. I don't really understand it, honestly. You know what I mean? He's an exciting fight. He's an exciting fighter. You can't say he's boring. You can't say he ain't got power. You can't say he have speed. There's a lot of things you can't really say about Boots. So what are you gonna say now? Boots is a duck. Pagapati said, I can imagine Canelo on the canvas. Seeing Canelo on the canvas would be fucking crazy, though, man. And like, as somebody who had one of the best chins in boxing and get hit, I've seen him get hit with some shit, and he don't even look, phased by it. To see Canelo hit the canvas would be insane. Mark, you think Tank hits the canvas his career? I mean, I don't know. Maybe. I'm just saying, like, it's definitely possible. It's possible. Do I rate Tank's chin? What big puncher has Tank been in the ring with that's caught him clean? Like Rolly, he had punching power. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't say he hit Tank with some devastating shots. Ryan Garcia was a big puncher, but he didn't catch Tank. But, like Philly Gems always say, the best chins are the ones that don't get touched. And, Tank, although he's gotten hit, he hasn't really taken big shots in his career. You know what I'm saying? I don't recall Pitbull hitting Tank with anything devastating either. Tank boxed the shit out of Pitbull. That was one of his best performances if we keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? But, it is what it is. This fucking allergy's killing me, bro. I'm gonna have to go over to this room and take these fucking meds real quick. I can't catch a break. And it's always every time I go live, bro. Every time I go live. I could be in the crib cleaning, doing all types of shit around the crib. Be chilling. As soon as I go live, that's when my symptoms start coming through. Like, how? How the fuck that work? I don't understand that at all. I'm not even sick, bro. It's just the allergies. He said De Los Santos versus Tank would have been lit. That'd be a good fight. I would have rather have seen that than Lamont Roach. I'll tell you that. Anybody in the chat agree? I would rather see Edwin De Los Santos fight Tank in comparison to Lamont Roach. There's a lot of fights that I would prefer over Lamont Roach, for real. But let me address Sean Terrence's comment. He says, Boots just got to be cautious and keep his defense tight at 54. Boots outboxes Vergil and probably everybody at 54. Boots is that talented. I agree with you, my brother. He definitely has to be on his P's and Q's defensively because at 154, they got a different type of power. These bigger dudes, they boiling down from bigger weights and they more of, the size that Jaron Ennis is. You feel what I'm saying? So once he makes that transition, he definitely got to be super focused on his defense. But I think that's stuff that Boots already knows. I just feel like he's been lacking the defense because, he don't really feel like these dudes are a threat. And that is kind of dangerous, underestimating opponents. But, I'm sure that he will, make the adjustments moving forward and continue to mature as a fighter. Dante's boxing talk. I heard a Tank fan say Ryo need to come down to fight him, but Boots ducking for not going to 54 for no belt. Look, man, that's a double standard right there. You feel what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro. I don't really care to really address these fans that say Boots is ducking. You feel what I'm saying? Because, when you say the same things about Tank and bring legitimate facts to the table, you a hater and, they're making all types of threats in your direction or shit like that. You feel what I mean? So I don't really care to speak on that. Boots has made it clear that he will fight anybody at 154 pounds once he makes the transition. However, he has stated time and time again that his priority is unifying the division, becoming undisputed, then making his move up to 154 pounds. And, based off of what I've been hearing, Boots is really behind the scenes trying to make these unification fights happen, whether it's Stanionis, Barrios, and things of that nature. But it seems like I've been saying, Boots and Eddie Hearn are not seeing eye to eye in terms of how the way they want to move in this career. I see Eddie Hearn doing a lot of things behind the scenes that's kind of pressuring Boots in a way to move up to 154 pounds. And I think because Boots, isn't really moving off of his square, is really irritating Eddie Hearn. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't really think these guys are seeing eye to eye, as they're trying to play it, publicly. You feel what I mean? So what I'm gonna say is this, to fight Vergil Ortiz, a quick turnaround, right? Because look, this is a quick turnaround. This man just fought like 3-4 weeks ago, right? Boots just fought like 3-4 weeks ago. So this man, and he already had, this idea that he was going to return in April. So he's been kicking back. You know what I mean? He's not in fight shape right now. He's not in camp right now. You know what I'm saying? Vergil Ortiz initially wanted to fight Terrence Crawford. For some reason, that fight didn't come about. So now he's looking for, an opponent to replace Terrence Crawford. So they try to hit, Jaron Ennis up, on some last minute shit to get the fight happen, to get the fight popping. Didn't Booth say, I want anybody at 154? Yeah, he did say that. But he's also stated that he wants to unify the division. He's always made it clear that his main objective was to get all of the belts at 47, then move up to 54. I feel like he was mentioning saying he wants anybody at 54 under the condition that he cannot get a unification fight or another belt at 147 pounds. You feel what I'm saying? And, like I said, I'm sorry, this fucking cat distracted me. I don't know what this bitch doing. But Go 787, my fault. Let me address this. He said Vergil goes away from his jab a lot for no reason, in my opinion, and he doesn't bring his hands up always. And Boo's not ducking. He got a belt while losing to go up for one fight. Yeah, yo, and I'm gonna tell y'all this, and this is just something that I've learned personally. The IBF has made changes, modifications in their rules that if you were to go up and weight and fight for another belt, you will have to relinquish the current title that you have at the time. Meaning, if Boots were to go up and fight Vergil Ortiz, who is currently the WBC interim champion at 154 pounds, he will have to vacate or relinquish his IBF welterweight title as a result. Now, you guys tell me, is it when you are on the cusp, in all honesty, of unifying the division or actually being a top guy in your division, and is you pretty much the cash cow of your division at this point? Because there's nobody who's generating numbers at 147 like Boots is if we're talking champions, right? So is he gonna, release his status of being a top dog at 47 to go ahead and pick up a WBC interim belt at 154? Which one is more enticing? Keeping a legitimate title or moving up, or vacating that legitimate title and going up and just grabbing a form, a small version of a WBC title, not the legitimate WBC title that Sebastian Fundora has, but the WBC interim belt. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm never gonna knock a man for, wanting to accomplish his goals. Can you imagine how frustrating it would be if you're hell bent on achieving these goals, right? Like, let's say, you want to get this motherfucking, you want to get this Corvette that just came out, right? And you grinding, you hustling, you putting your money, you putting your money together to get this motherfucking Corvette, right? You hustling, you doing everything you can. And everybody else on the sideline, like, man, you might as well just get that Hellcat, man. The Hellcat, a more popular car. The Hellcat, you're gonna get a lot more, you're gonna get a lot more eyes on you, you're gonna get a lot more respect if you get that Hellcat, man. You know what I'm saying? That's like the hood favorite, man. You just might as well go get that. He was like, yo, I definitely want to get the Hellcat, but my goal is to, get the Corvette first. Oh no, man. And then you got people around you, like your financial advisors or whatever the fuck you want to call it, people who are real influential on you, aka Eddie Hearn, telling you, man, you know what I mean? Like the Corvette might not even be worth it, man. You might as well just go ahead and get the Hellcat. So, you know what I mean? You could be, so you could, get the reputation that you're looking for and shit like that. More people will respect you if you go. He's like, bro, I got goals, my nigga. I got goals. Now, I don't know if that was the best analogy, but you get what I'm saying. You feel what I'm saying? It's just very, very weird that, like, the man that's supposed to be working for him and, trying to fulfill, his goals is doing everything he can in his power to, overthrow that so he could put a pro UK fighter as his priority. You feel what I'm saying? All of this shit that Eddie Hearn is doing right now, his main objective is to get Boots to rethink his choices. Rethink his choices. He's trying to get Boots to rethink his choices, really reconsider his goals and get the fuck out of 47 so he could put Conor Benn in position. So Conor Benn could fight Barrios, possibly beat Barrios, take his WBC title, and head over to the UK where he can have another UK cash cow. Because like I said, Eddie Hearn's specialty, his bread and butter, is the UK boxing scene. There's nobody on this fucking planet, probably besides Frank Warren or whoever big promoter is in the UK, that understands the UK market like Eddie Hearn. He's helped build the UK boxing market, right? Well, he had Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua would sell out the O2, would sell out the Wembley effortlessly, and that shit had Eddie Hearn running up the fucking bag. He sees that fucking Anthony Joshua don't got much left in the tank. You feel what I'm saying? He probably got 2-3 more fights and then he gone. Denitric Banner, that's an intelligent comment right there, my brother. He says, I guess everybody ducking in the eyes of the boxing fans. People need to wake up and see as the promoters. Absolutely. Salute. I've been trying to tell y'all niggas, it's Eddie Hearn that's doing the sneaky shit behind the scenes, bro. I'm trying to tell you. And then this is the thing, right? And I see there's a lot of misinformation out here. People are out here saying that Boots was the one who offered the fight to Vergil Ortiz at 147 pounds. How the fuck can he do that when that's a Riyadh season card being handled by Turki Al-Sheikh and Frank Warren? How the fuck can he go over to somebody else's promotional stable or network or whatever the fuck you want to call it and call the shots and say exactly how you know what weight they're gonna fight at and all this shit, right? How the fuck that even makes sense? How does that even make sense? No, Turki Al-Sheikh reached out to Eddie Hearn and Boots and them and was trying to get them on the February 22nd card. Okay, ears are open, right? And they said that they wanted to make this fight happen at 147 pounds. Boots, who's currently the IBF welterweight champion of the fucking world, says, of course, why not? So they go back over to Vergil Ortiz team and them, and they like, yo, we not taking this fight at 47. We can't make 47 no more. Vergil almost fucking passed away trying to make 147 pounds. We 3 fights in at 154. If this fight were to happen, we need it at 154. All right, cool. So they go over and like, yo, turns out we got to make this. If this fight were to happen, it would have to be at 154 because Vergil can't make 147 anymore. All right, cool. So now you over here telling Boots and on one thing, then you coming back and you trying to revise shit. So now Boots got to sit here and consider whether fighting Vergil Ortiz for a WBC interim title and relinquishing. I mean, now Boots has to sit back and analyze whether fighting for a WBC interim title is worth vacating his title at 147 and pretty much starting all over again at 154 while not accomplishing his ultimate goal at welterweight. Is Vergil Ortiz the opponent that Boots is going to throw away everything at 47 that he's worked his ass off for? Is Vergil Ortiz the opponent necessary for Boots to throw everything away at 47 and start a new chapter at 54? These are things that we really got to take into consideration. Now, if Vergil Ortiz was a WBC world champion or unified champion at 54, all right, it might be a no-brainer for Boots. Like, all right, let me go ahead and grab these belts up here. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers, you know what I mean? Like Vergil, a more popular opponent. You know what I'm saying? I could get 2 belts in this division and it'd probably be easier for me to unify at 54 afterwards. Like, now you talking, but it's literally a WBC interim title, bro. Niggas is going to throw away their legitimate title and status as the #1 welterweight to go ahead and grab a WBC interim title and then wait in line to fight the best at 54? Come on, dog. He said, Mazuma, it's as simple as I have a real belt and want to unify. And I don't want to move up, beat up Vergil bad, and not get a title shot after and lose the IBF belt. It makes no sense in doing that. See? This is what I've been trying to tell y'all. This is what I've been telling y'all from the beginning. But Mark, no lie, didn't he say himself he would be strong at 154 and he want to move up? Of course, but that doesn't mean he needs to do that right away. That's what y'all don't understand. It's not like Boots went out here and said, oh, I'm killing myself to make 147. I can't make 147 anymore. Like, yeah, he's contemplated the idea of going up to 154. I've heard Canelo contemplate fighting at cruiserweight. And ain't nobody fucking chastise him for, not fighting at cruiserweight. There's a lot of things that these fighters contemplate, but these things take time. Y'all think because these fighters contemplate the idea of doing certain shit that they need to do it right away. That's not how that shit works. That's not how that shit worked. Do y'all remember when Canelo was contemplating going up to cruiserweight and fighting Badu, Jack, and Makabu and all this shit? Did he ever do that? No, he did not. No, he did not. But he contemplated it. He thought about it. But just because it's a thought doesn't necessarily mean you need to jump right into action and do it right away. There's a lot of shit that I'll consider doing in my life that I never followed through with doing. Some good shit, some bad shit. But why is this man being criticized because he's contemplating going up to 54 and then, you know what I mean, when a last-minute situation arises to fight at 154 and, you know, he's contemplating staying at the division that he's already established in, whoop-de-fucking-do. Oh, he's a duck. These niggas is retarded, man. Definitely like the live, people. Hit the fucking like button. Absolutely. We gonna really talk about this shit. We gonna really talk about this shit. My fault. Let me get these motherfucking allergy meds. They telling Boost fuck his dreams. This motherfucker done worked hard his whole life to get to this point. And when he on the cusp of finally, you know, doing something that he's been looking to do his whole fucking career, they telling him fuck his dreams and move up. He got the boxer fans telling him this shit. He got his own promoter that he's working with telling him this shit. Bro, I hope Boost stay at 47 and really take his fucking time moving up to 54 so Eddie Hearn, snake ass, won't put Conor Benn in position. Shout out to Super Chat. Hold on. Denitrick Banner with the $2 Super Chat. My apologies, my brother. I did not see the Super Chat. He says, keep the knowledge up, bro. I appreciate that very much, man. I appreciate you always contributing to the channel. You know, it goes a long way, man. Thank you very much, man. We definitely going to take this channel to the next level just off of your support alone. Thank you. You feel what I'm saying? 93 Octane says, long story short, Boots declines to move up to 154 and fight Vergil. But this is the thing. Boots said that he's going to announce later whether he's going to stay at 47 or go to 54. It's still up in the air. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's still in the air. Like, Boots can wake up tomorrow and be like, you know what? We heading to 54. You feel what I'm saying? He's still thinking things over. And y'all mad because he's not rushing his decision? Have y'all seen what happened to fighters when they've done, you know, close, turnarounds? When they've done quick turnarounds, have you seen what happened to fighters? You seen what happened with Kovalev when he did a quick turnaround against Canelo? Come on, man. And I'm not saying that's what would happen to Boost, but, you know, quick turnarounds are not always, you know, the best thing to do. It's the cats that make you allergic. No, I'm not allergic to my cats, bro. I do think that they fur be like on my sofa and shit, and I'll be laying on the sofa, so that's probably what be triggering me. But, you know, the cats in general, they don't really fuck with me. I've had Simba for years, like 2 years already. I've never had a problem with it. Pagat Petit says, Blood is wasting his time at 47. Them niggas don't want to fight Boots for real. Well, this is the thing, bro. Boots is the hottest commodity at 147. So you're not going to make no bigger paydays at 147 unless you're seeing Boots in a unification fight if you're a champion. Barrios is not going to make, you know, his career high payday at 47 without seeing Boots. Same thing applies to Stan Jonas. Same thing applies to Brian Norman. So they have to see him. You know what I'm saying? And if they choose to duck, that's on them. But this is going to make them look bad at the end of the day. You feel me? But I just love the fact that, you know, people acting like, you know, like because Boots, you know what I'm saying, is, you know, taking his time with making a decision that, you know, it's a big ass problem that he's ducking, that it should be a no-brainer. Bro, he's supposed to come back and fight in April. So he already in this mind frame where it's like, all right, I'm not going to come back till April. I'm going to be chilling. You know what I'm saying? He's not in camp. This nigga Vergil been sitting on this fight date since August. He was trying to get a Terrence Crawford fight. That shit ain't work out. So now he's scrambling, trying to get an opponent for February because that shit right around the fucking corner. And, Boots not, taking the bait in terms of, being caught slipping or being called on some last minute shit to Rumble. Come on, dog. Everybody pressuring him to move up to 54, bro. He told you what his goals is. Y'all either going to respect it or keep that shit moving. You feel what I'm saying? That's the type time I'm on. Eddie Hearn just pushing his whole 154 narrative so he could get, Conor Bennett position to be a champion at 47 and then, hold that belt hostage in the UK and run those numbers up so he can have a new cash cow that he could fall back on for the next few years while Anthony Joshua walking out the door. I already see the play, bro. Boots and Eddie Hearn, they didn't offer to fight with Vergil Ortiz at 147. Turkey Al-Sheikh has sent that proposal and they accepted it. Look, man. Another corner store runner. Yo, and I seen your hating ass in the fucking comments talking crazy. First of all, nigga, you look dirty as shit in your pictures and your forehead mad long. So watch your fucking mouth, nigga. You was a junior. You was a young boy, my nigga. Shut the fuck up. You was already on the comments talking all crazy, nigga. Ain't no corner store runner, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Tell me I'm a corner store runner to my motherfucking face and see how that shit go. Dusty ass nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? Corner store runner. Nigga, how the fuck I'm a corner store runner? Who capping for Boots? What have I said that was cap? What the fuck have I said that was cap? What did I say on here that was a lie? Nigga been talking shit in my comments since I dropped the video, and I haven't said shit. Now he want to come on the live talking crazy. As a matter of fact, if you want to come on the live and chop it up, nigga, let's do it. Because you like to run your mouth. You real persistent in what you like to say. And on some real shit, it seemed like you offended because I called, Bud fans dirty. You feel what I'm saying? So if you one of them dirty ass Bud fans, why don't you come through and speak your fucking piece, nigga? Ain't nobody scared to go back and forth with you niggas. Who the fuck I'm capping for? I never had to cap for a man in my life. The fuck, if I believe something, I'm gonna put it out there just like everybody else. I ain't doing nothing any different than what any other channel was doing. Every channel got their perspective. It's either you fuck with it or you don't. Who the fuck I got a cat for? I'm a grown-ass man with a kid. Why the fuck I got to run out my way to cat for another man? Y'all niggas just be saying anything and you be thinking that shit is going to slide with everybody. The fuck out of here. Go wash your ass, nigga. Put that Irish Spring down, too. Go get you some Dove, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Niggas want to chop it up. You could grab the fucking live stream link and we could talk about it. If you want to comments, nigga, you get a wrench and send about your way. Fuck is you talking about? Niggas love talking crazy on here, bro. Corner store running, nigga. Yeah, all right. Niggas love running their fucking mouth. Salute, Joe. Uso Joe. I think that's how you say your name, brother. Salute. As a fan of Bud, we don't claim that nigga. Real shit, bro. I'm saying like this nigga leaving. Like he's so pressed, bro. Comment, he proud of his opinion. All right, cool. I let the shit rock. I mean, not everybody gonna agree with me. That's cool. Then he commented on other niggas' comments. Like niggas who backing my play and shit. He on their comments talking about, oh no, this nigga wrong. Then he go on another nigga comments. Oh, these niggas don't know what they talking about. He threw a shot at Bud fans. So that's what the fuck he offended by. All right, cool. So now you want to come on the live and think this shit's still gonna fly like that, nigga. Why don't you come on the live and speak your piece? Fuck out of here. We making y'all niggas so confident to talk to me like that. making y'all niggas so confident. Shout out to my boy Low Nose Boxing. He says all boxers eventually get turned on by the fans, and now Boots got turned on by a lot of fans. It's crazy. It is what it is. It is what it is. I ain't one of them. So that's all that really mattered to me. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you know, it's still in the air whether Boots is going to make his decision on fighting at 147 or 154. You know what I mean? It's just the niggas see a headline, you know what I'm saying? And because they don't fuck with Boots in the first place, you know what I mean? They just want to believe that as being true. Bro, y'all niggas got to let more information come out. Just because he was contemplating of going up to 154 means he needs to go ahead and do it. Why the fuck ain't nobody pressure Canelo Alvarez to move up the cruiserweight when he was contemplating it? He was contemplating fighting Arthur Beterbiev. Why the fuck he ain't go ahead and take on that opportunity? Wasn't there just a rumor out there saying that Canelo was supposed to fight Beterbiev? That he was thinking about fighting him? Why didn't he do it? Ain't nobody brush Canelo about that shit. Fuck out of here, bro. Like I said, I hope when the fight happens, y'all niggas make sure y'all pick Vergil Ortiz so when Boots go ahead and fucking stop him, you know what I mean? Then y'all niggas gonna disappear like y'all always do. Cause y'all ain't got no heart for real. Y'all niggas just like to run y'all mouth, and then you know what I mean? When shit, you know, end up backfiring on y'all or whatever the fuck you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? Then y'all want to disappear and then come back as a different version. You know what I mean? Y'all niggas go ahead and create another channel, you know, pushing somebody else, putting another dick in your mouth. You feel what I mean? Stop Motion MMA said Timothy Bradley made a video talking about Philly not gangster. First of all, Tim Bradley's a fucking clown. You feel what I'm saying? This nigga from a part of Cali that ain't never been known for doing any type of gangster shit. So as far as I'm concerned, he need to shut the fuck up. Second of all, Tim Bradley has a history of ducking motherfuckers, bro. Let's not act like Tim Bradley did not duck Floyd Mayweather. Tim Bradley got to be the dumbest nigga in the world. This the only nigga that ducked Floyd Mayweather when he was at the top of his game. This dude, Tim Bradley, was offered millions of dollars to fight Floyd Mayweather. And this was back at the time when after he beat Manny Pacquiao, he was a free agent. They were like, yo, stay a free agent so we ain't got to work with, you know what I'm saying, with Top Rank and all that shit. We going to give you this much money, you know what I'm saying, and we going to go about it from there. Had to be his career highest payday, all that good shit. This nigga was such a company man and is in love with Bob Arum's scrotum so bad that he needed a deposit of an absurd amount of money in order to consider not re-signing with Top Rank. So they was like, oh, this nigga on bullshit. They go ahead and go about their way. He ultimately turned down an offer to fight Floyd. And then you know, goes back to re-sign with Top Rank for fighting for minimum purse bids. I mean, minimum purses, ceilings on your purses. You feel what I'm saying? The only nigga who ducked Floyd when niggas was begging to be a part of the Mayweather sweepstakes, you are the only nigga to avoid Floyd Mayweather when he was giving everybody career high paydays. That's how much of a company man you are. You set aside your well-being and your freedom as a fighter to go ahead and ride Bob Arum's sack. You cannot make this shit up. You was a different type of coon, bro. You was a different type of coon. So I don't give a fuck what he got to say about Philly. I know this. His little fat ass won't ever come over to Philly and say that shit to Philly people. I know that. He not cut like that. I seen Brian Norman step to him, man. He wasn't ready to pop off. You ain't no gangsta ass nigga. You was bald. You came out the pussy bald, nigga. Looking like Lil Bill, nigga. Ain't nobody worried about you. Black ass Caillou built ass nigga want to go around and talk about how Philly ain't gangster, nigga. You not neither. Because I remember when you got that controversial win over Manny Pacquiao, they was over here sending you threats and shit like that. And you was talking about how it would get to you mentally. You soft ass nigga. Shut your soft ass up, nigga. When the fuck you ever been gangster? When niggas ever respected you like that? There's a lot of people that question why you in the Hall of Fame. The fuck? And you ducked Earl Spence. The WBC was going to order you to fight Earl Spence for the WBC title, or it was a title eliminator or something of that nature, and you ducked and you went on to retire. You soft-ass nigga. So if you want to talk about niggas ducking and all that, let's take a look at your career. Fuck is you talking about? Nobody want to hear that shit. Lil Bill. And you know, this bitch ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? You turned on Terrence Crawford, nigga, because he didn't want to follow through with because he didn't want to follow through with, you know, being with Top Rank. You go ahead and switched on your brother, bro. I seen you while Terrence Crawford was at Top Rank, I seen you switch on him for Lomachenko. And when they asked you why, he was like, because it's Lomachenko, bro. Coon ass nigga. Nobody trying to hear that shit, nigga. When them white niggas walk in that office, you keep your mouth open and you wait for them to piss in it, nigga. That's the type nigga you is. You when they ask you to jump, you ask how high ass nigga. You one of them. You wake up in the morning and be like, damn, how can I make my bosses more money? You one of them type niggas. Fuck out of here. Don't nobody give a fuck about what Tim Bradley got to say. Teddy Atlas had to tell you that you was a fireman so you could go knock out a washed up Brandon Rios. Brandon Rios was washed out his motherfucking mind. That took all the damage in the world from Pacquiao, Mike Alvarado, you know what I'm saying? All them motherfuckers. And, you know, you needed to get a motivational speech to stop a washed up Brandon Rios. And then they played it like they act like that was such a historical moment in fucking boxing. Like, niggas, stop it. Stop it. You the only nigga in the world that needed to be told, we are firemen. We train in the heat. We know the heat. We walk through the heat. And he's like, oh, yes, coach. Yeah, yes, coach. Yoel Diaz could have told you the same shit, but you went and you spent the last moments of your career with that crack-ass nigga who's not even as decorated as Yoel Diaz, one of the most overrated traders, but because he white and he looked like Bob Arum, you ready to suck on some cock, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? I wanted him to be my trainer because he kind of looks like Bob. You know, that long scar on his face. It's just something about his white skin that just fuck out of here. Coon ass nigga. He did a motivational speech to fight a washed up ass Brandon Rios, who was a dead man in that ring. Hit him with a low ass body shot, and Brandon Rios is ready to go. He was like, oh my God, such a special moment for Teddy Allen. We are firemen. We live in the heat. We train in the heat. Like, nigga, stop it. Goofy asses. No, I don't want to know why I'm getting a little bit of hate. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck why I'm receiving any hate. I said what the fuck I said. I'm standing on my stance. We got 40 people in the building right now. You either rocking with it or you not. And you know, that comment that I made wasn't even in reference to Bud. I said Bud fans. Because what I'm noticing is a lot of these Terrence Crawford fans go out of their way specifically to target Jaron Ennis. I see it all the time. I'm calling out something that I see. And I could give a fuck about what anybody got to say about it. You know, these Terrence Crawford fans, they feel threatened by Boots because Boots' name is continuously attached with Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? So whenever they see Boots having some type of down moment, you always notice how they bring up Terrence Crawford's name. Right after the Venetian fight, oh, he ain't ready for Bud. He ain't ready for Bud. And then he go ahead and he fight Karen. Oh, man, he got hit a lot by Karen, man. He can't take them same shots from Bud. Who the fuck talking about Bud, nigga? Who talking about Bud? It's a lot of these fans, these Terrence Crawford fans that come around and just hoping for Jaron Ennis' downfall because they understand that whether you believe Bud is going to beat Boots or not, we can all agree that Boots is a threat to Terrence Crawford. So because I expose it, I'm receiving hate. That's cool. I don't give a fuck. That shit might have worked when I was 18 years old and really didn't know myself. bro, I'm pushing 30, nigga. I'm about to be 27 next month. I could give a fuck about hate on the internet. This shit not real. The nation is real. But me being upset because I'm getting criticized, Anonymous didn't catch a stray. No, he did not. No, he did not, because Anonymous always said that Bud beat Boots, but he never went out of his way to shit on Boots. He fucked with Boots too. So don't even try to do that divide and conquer type shit. That's the type of shit that'll get you banned permanently. So let's not go out here and, try to put niggas against each other. Anonymous, you know what I'm saying? That's my fucking guy. He ain't never talked crazy about Boots. So don't ever try to put niggas in, put words in people's mouth and try to spin certain narratives that's not true. Even if he did talk crazy about Boots, that shit wasn't directed towards him anyway. He wanted a day one niggas of the mob. I would never disrespect anybody that's day one of the mob, because they the one who helped get this channel to where it's at. Nice try though. Trying to stir up some shit. Yeah, niggas not really boxing fans can never be down the middle. Absolutely. That's how a lot of them is. Bro, a lot of these niggas ain't boxing fans because, first of all, these niggas couldn't break down a boxing film in itself. Let's just keep it 1,000. These niggas couldn't even break down. These niggas can't even step into a jab if you told them to. So these niggas not really fans of the sport. These niggas be fans of the individual. Teddy Atlas had Vosdick boxing like an idiot. Bro, Teddy Atlas is one of the most overrated trainers in the sport of boxing ever. Who has he ever built from the ground up? I seen niggas try to give Teddy Atlas credit for training Mike Tyson. He ain't fucking built Mike Tyson. He ain't make Mike who he was. That nigga Teddy Atlas was on the sideline while Mike was creating his name. He was trained by Cus D'Amato, and then when Cus D'Amato passed away, he was trained by Kevin Rooney. You feel what I'm saying? Teddy Atlas, he worked with many champions. Yes, he has. But how many champions has he built? Come on, man. Let's really talk about it. Teddy Atlas is one of the most overrated trainers in boxing. Who the fuck Teddy training right now? All right, then. Same nigga who when boxing was going through a little low period and UFC was on the come up, that's a man who turned his back on boxing to go ahead and take payola from the UFC and start talking UFC. That nigga's he's a culture vulture, bro. Fucking bum. I built fighters from the ground up, and I got some of the best fighters in Philadelphia right now. Right now. Best amateurs in boxing right now. I got one of the best stables in boxing right now. When we talking about sub-novice to open class amateurs in boxing, especially at 165, I gotta have the best 165 stable in Philadelphia right now. Right now. At 132, I got one. I had, he's a little bit inactive right now because he got a little family situation going on. I had the best 132 in Philly, point blank, period. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Me building them from the ground up, not Teddy Atlas clown ass. Me and him could take a fighter from the very bottom and build them from the ground up. I bet you my fighter better. He never did that in his life. Pulled a gun on teenage Mike Tyson. That's how you know he pussy. Because if I ever pull a gun, the nigga's not living to tell the story. And that ain't even no gangster shit. That's just shit that we grew up on. Don't ever pull out your gun unless you gonna use it. Pulled out a gun on a teenager. You's a scary ass nigga. And then you ain't even popping. That lets you know how tough he is. He's a pussy. Clown ass nigga. He'll talk about Deontay Wilder can't box. Oh, he looked like an uncle at a barbecue. That shit was all funny and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That shit was all funny and shit like that. But he was shitting on him. Oh, he only has power. He can't box. Then you go ahead and see Shakur Stevenson and be like, oh, he could box, but he ain't got power. Like, what? So you got to have it all. If you're a black fighter, you just have to have it all. Or Teddy Atlas is going to criticize you. He's a fucking clown, bro. Do I still got Atif? No, Atif is no longer with Pivot Boxing Academy. From what I understand, he with Tommy and Kello out in Pittsburgh. I got love for Atif, though. I wish him nothing but the best in his career. And I still stand on everything I said about Atif. He's one of the best fighters I've ever had the pleasure of working with. And I think that he has all the potential in the world to be world champion if he plays his cards right. But I've worked with Atif too. Ask him about me. He know what I got going on. He used to use, I used to have my amateurs spar with him to get him ready for fights. And he used to have sensational performances, you know, after working with my guys. I'm not going to take the credit for his performances. He the one who got in there and did it. But I definitely played a part in getting him sharp, whether it was with the pads, defense drills with the pads, you know what I'm saying? Using my guys as like, you know, people that he could work with because he was levels above, you know, all of my guys. But like, you know, they'll give him like different looks and he'll just be mentally sharp. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, for sure. Teddy will be glazing Loma like crazy. Yeah, we know. We know. Man, he beat the shit out of Smooth Jazz, bro. I was so proud. I was actually in Baltimore because I wasn't able to make it to the fight because, you know, they only had a certain amount of tickets. So it was only Coach Sharon and my dad that went to Smooth Jazz fight. I think that was in L.A. I think it was in L.A. or Minnesota. It was one of them Jones. I think he fought on David Morrell undercard. He beat the shit out of Smooth Jazz. Smooth Jazz was talking crazy. And we had that camp was one of the best camps I ever took part of. I love that camp. It was LA. All right, cool. Yeah, I wasn't able to go that time. I only went the one time where Atif made his pro debut. Dope Fiend, KYKC. You see, so the nigga named Dope Fiend, he talking about Philly boy soft. Man, stay off them needles, nigga. I tell your mom to stop eating dick. Fuck is you talking about? But that was a sensational camp, bro. And he did phenomenal. Like Smooth Jazz couldn't do anything with him at all. You know, Atif is that type of talent, bro. Like he's special, man. I just hope like nothing gets in his way of accomplishing his goals. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of distractions out here, bro. And I'm not saying he distracted. I don't know exactly what's going on with him, but I hope that he finds his way to the top. He had a lot of momentum, man. He's been a little quiet, so hopefully, you know, in 2025, he can stir some shit up. He really needs them opportunities. Let's get 45 likes. Absolutely. We got 45 people in the building. I appreciate you guys tuning in. We didn't even get to talk about Shakur and Schofield. I like it, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like that fight. I like that fight between Schofield and Shakur. What I know is it's gonna be a hell of a buildup, bro. A hell of a buildup. I'm loving it. You feel what I'm saying? Do I think it's gonna be like the most competitive fight? No, I actually think Shakur may possibly stop Schofield. That's what I think personally. I think that his defense is gonna be sharp. And I think that he's really gonna come in a different mode. I think offensively he's gonna be there, and I think he's gonna expose Schofield. I think he's gonna spank him, bro. It seemed like Shakur kind of pissed off too. So we gonna see how that shit go. But I know the trash talk, bro, between Shakur and Schofield dad. If I'm Schofield dad, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm playing every mind trick in the book, bro. I'm trying to get Shakur as emotional as possible because you know he emotional. Flame De Niro. Yeah, we gonna go ahead. First of all, nigga, your chin look like a bike seat, nigga. That's first of all. Your chin shitty sharp. You got that nut ass crimson chin, nigga. You got that bronze kneecap jawline, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? You look hella dirty, bitch. And your nose bony as fuck. Bitch belt like Sexy Red Shadow. Eat a dick, ho. Oh shit. Who I just did that to? Damn, I just hit the wrong nigga. Damn. Hold on. Shit. Who I just did that to? Damn, I just hit the wrong nigga. All right, I unhid you. My fault. Night Rider. My fault, Night Rider. I meant to hit this bitch right here. Fuck out of here. I ain't arguing nobody who could cut a Chef Boyardee can down the middle. Fuck that bitch. Fuck out of here. My fault, Night Rider. I unhid you, bro. I ain't mean that. I don't know who's who, bro. Just make sure y'all using them wrenches wisely. You feel what I'm saying? If niggas acting up, y'all already know what to do. You feel me? Could cut diamonds. That shit cut diamonds. That's crazy. But, you know, like I said, if I'm Schofield Jr., a.k.a. Mama Schofield, I'm pulling out every mental trick in the book. The whole lead up to the fight, bro. From here, since they said that they got the contract and they signed it and all this shit, Shakur said he signed his end. Schofield said they was going to receive the contract on Thursday. Then they came out and said they signed the contract. Look, man, from here all the way till February 22nd, I am talking crazy because I know that if Shakur comes into the fight calm, that's a dangerous Shakur. Now, I never seen Shakur emotional in the ring, so I don't know if it'll work to his benefit or work against him. But if I'm Schofield, I'm doing everything in my power to get Shakur emotional so that when he comes into the ring, he hopefully abandons his game plan. You feel what I mean? It would definitely be some psychological warfare, you know what I mean, in the mix. Because I think that Schofield understands that, you know, although he might have all the belief in his son in the world, that he's at a disadvantage against Shakur Stevenson. You know, he talking about what made Shakur elite. You know, Shakur had faced some valid dudes. You know, a much better. You know what was so ironic about that? I'm hearing Schofield talk about who has he fought, who has Shakur fought to make himself elite. You over here calling your son the greatest of all time, and he ain't fighting nobody in comparison to Shakur. Who has Schofield faced on the level of an Oscar Valdez? When Oscar Valdez was at the top of 130, they thought he was gonna get washed by Burchell. He go over here, spark Burchell. You know what I'm saying? And he had that PED controversy, and then he beat Conceição. You know what I'm saying? Shakur beat Conceição, who came back and became world champion. He faced Jamel Herring, who was world champion, who beat Lamont Roach, who Tank is about to fight next. Who has Schofield faced to give him any room to talk about Shakur's resume? You had one tough fight in your career against Renee, somebody who wasn't even supposed to be at lightweight, and that nigga gave you work. You admitted that you was tired. Oh, it was supposed to be a 10-round contest, and they changed it to 12. So you bitching about an additional 2 rounds? Because if you're getting ready for a 10-round bout, you should be sparring 12 rounds just to get that extra work in. Shit crazy. It's interesting, bro. Who has Shakur, beat to be an elite level fighter? He's beaten elite level fighters. Oscar Valdez was an elite level fighter. Jamel Herring, who was a champion, is an elite level fighter. That man's a 3-division world champion. That speaks elite in itself and was unified in one of the divisions. That speaks elite in itself. Like, it's, but Schofield is just out here, he popping his shit, and he gonna believe whatever he want to believe. So it's cool. In all honesty, who have you fought to get an opportunity for a WBC lightweight title? That should be the question that's really asked. Who has Schofield fought in his fucking career to make him eligible for a world title shot in the lightweight division? Who have you fought to make you number 2 in the WBA rankings? That's an even better question. Because we know Shakur elite. We don't even got to discuss all of that. Skill set wise, we could go back to the amateurs. We could go back, come on, man. We go over the percentages, all that. Edwin De Los Santos is better than you. I guarantee you Edwin De Los Santos is better than Schofield. This is a step down in competition, for real. But because Shakur is pretty limited in his options right now, you know what I'm saying? He might as well take this fight. You know what I'm saying? He was supposed to fight Joe Cordina. He hurt his hand. All right, cool. That was a fight that we didn't really want anyway. The whole lightweight division occupied, or they in the middle of going through some shit right now. William Cepeda, he hurt his fucking hand. He was supposed to fight Shakur. He fought Tevin. That shit got a little bit hot in there, and all of a sudden, this nigga arm started tweaking. All right, cool. Floyd Schofield out here running his mouth. You know what I mean? They got the fans invested already. Fuck it. Make the fight happen. De Los Santos stop Schofield. If they get into an exchange, De Los Santos going to torch that nigga. That's a fact. Schofield not standing up to Edwin De Los Santos punches. He going to go out just like Rayo, if not worse. Why is Edwin sitting around not doing anything? Bro, I have no idea. I would like to see, I see Edwin De Los Santos trainer do an interview with Mill City. I want to see Mill City do an interview with Edwin De Los Santos and really get a hint of what's going on. Edwin would destroy Schofield. I would bet on the knockout within 5 rounds. 5 to 6 rounds, Edwin De Los Santos getting Schofield up out of there. Yeah. Look, man. You know what they said, Schofield 18-0. He 18-0. Let me see. Let's take a look. And I fuck with the young boy, bro. I'm just speaking on what his dad said. You feel me? He 18-0 and has fought essentially nobody, right? You know, nobody notable, I'm going to say. I'm not going to say nobody's like these niggas all bums. I'm sure some of them got talent. But what I'm telling you is nobody notable, right? So let's look at Shakur's resume in his first 18 fights, because he only got 4 more fights than Schofield. So let's take away Harvard-Tunyan, De Los Santos, Yoshino, and Kansei Sao. He still has Valdez, Jamel Herring, Joette Gonzalez. That's a credible name. Hold on. Who I just skipped? Nakatila. You know what I'm saying? Those names in itself, I don't even got to go further down this list. That in itself is better than everybody that fucking, you know, Schofield fought in his last 18, you know, in his 18 fights. Just take the 4 away that he just had, and that still leaves you with Oscar Valdez and Jamel Herring. Enough said. How boost a 27-year-old prospect when he's the IBF welterweight champion of the world? Are you fucking slow? Edwin is not Rican. He's Dominican. How the fuck is y'all niggas just be saying shit? You know how stupid y'all sound? Do y'all know what a prospect is? A prospect is somebody that's in the process of building up their career. You know, they're not within title contention yet. Boots is a fucking world champion, bro. It has multiple title defenses. How the fuck is he a prospect? Y'all niggas just be hearing what other people say. Because I think that shit all started back when Earl Spence called Blair Cobbs like a 30-year-old prospect. And, you know, that shit was kind of funny. You feel what I'm saying? It was a good little joke. But ever since then, you know, people be trying to say that to try to, you know, crucify other fighters or degrade other fighters. Bro, he's not a fucking prospect. Look up the fucking definition. Like, what are you talking about? Niggas just be saying shit because it sound cool, bro. Yeah, these boxing fans be followers, Sean. It's a fact. Shit disgusting for real. Like y'all niggas, like as men, you should want to think for yourself. Fuck being a boxing fan. I'm talking about as a man. You should be wise enough to develop your own opinions and just think for yourself. Said Tank, a 30-year-old prospect. He's not. I understand what Tim Bradley trying to say. He trying to say resume. He trying to say like resume wise, you know what I'm saying? Tank may be looked at as a prospect. All right, cool, but that's still wrong. Tank is not a 30-year-old prospect. You know what I'm saying? You're not beating guys like Ryan Garcia, Rolly Romero, Ishak Cruz, Jose Pedraza being a prospect and still be a prospect. Like, it takes a certain level to beat them type of guys, but Tank's resume lacks depth. That's something that we do know. So I get what Tim trying to say, but he still sounds stupid as hell. Yeah, yeah. That prospect shit, that prospect statement, nigga sounds so stupid. Like, who's a prospect right now? Abdullah Mason, Carmel Moton. Those are prospects. Like, they're at the beginning stages of their career trying to figure out their style and who they are and what weight class they're going to be in. Like, when you a prospect, you still trying to, you trying to test the waters to see what weight class you'll be at. All right, at 126, I don't feel, I feel kind of weak at 26. I'm going to do my next fight at 30. All right, at 30, I feel a lot better. You know what I'm saying? But I still feel a little weak. Let me try out 35. Oh, all right, 35 is the perfect weight for me. I still feel strong. I still got all my energy. That's what prospects is figuring out at their point in their career. Tank is already established. He know what weight class he's in. You know what I'm saying? This man done won world titles. Like, come on, dog. Stop it. Yeah, I'm definitely watching the press conference. For those of y'all who don't know, I appreciate Thomas letting us know. Tank will be doing his New York press conference with Lamar Roach on Tuesday at 1 p.m. So be on the lookout for that. There might be a little bit of trash talk going back and forth. So we'll see. We'll see. Because Lamar, he not, you could tell he not the biggest trash talker, but he not the type to keep his mouth closed if somebody talk crazy. You already know, Tank don't fuck with nobody. And he like to run his mouth, in the lead up to fight. So we'll see how that shit go. We'll see how that shit go. Let's see this right here. ESL with Teacher Selvin. He said, why Shakur, Kid Austin? He needs to fight Abdullah first. Then you could find me. I don't know who wrote this. If you're a teacher, I wonder what subject you teach, because it's definitely not English or, grammar, vocabulary, literacy. That shit definitely not your lane. But one thing I'm going to say is Kid Austin is actually a contender in the lightweight division, and Abdullah Mason is a prospect. So in all honesty, although I do like Abdullah Mason more than Kid Austin, Kid Austin is further, ahead of the line than Abdullah Mason for a world title shot right now. Let me see. Oh, hell no.
Bienvenidos. Why should you take a class with me, you might ask? Easy answer. My class is...
What the fuck? Damn, that nigga made my phone die. What? I don't want to hear nothing about saying anything about ducking. What? Get this nigga a dictionary. Let me go get my charger real quick. Definitely ain't his first language. Hold on. We're going to pull up that nigga YouTube channel as soon as my phone turned back on. Boxing with 2-4 said, I don't think English is first language. That's funny. You call his daddy names and don't want to fight him when you said you would fight him. Ooh, bro, who is you? That nigga, is this Mastermind? I think this is Mastermind. Where the fuck Mastermind been at, bro? I gotta find that nigga. Yo, Teacher Selvin, if you want to come on the live and speak your piece, man, come through. Cause I see you got some YouTube videos. You feel me? Come chop it up with your boy, man. Let me know what's on your mind. I don't know what you talking about, cuz. Smoking, my bad. Yeah, come on, chop it up with your boy, man. Click the link. Let's chop it up. I still wonder what happened to Oscar de la Paz. Hold on. I'm gonna hit him up. He sent me a video on WhatsApp. So I'm gonna reply to him. That's like, yo, I forgot all about him. I hope he all right, man. You never know. This world crazy, cuz. Teacher Selvin, he ain't got my number. He sent me his first amateur fight on WhatsApp though. I don't give out my number no more, bro. I don't put my number out publicly, none of that. What the fuck? Actually got his real name on her too. All right, I just hit him up. He said, "Where's the link?" I'll send it again, teacher. I mean, I ain't gonna be on her too much longer. He said, "Abdullah Chin suspect." Really? You think so? I don't think so. I just think he got hit with a good shot. He ain't show me that his legs was wobbling. He ain't show me he was hurt. You know what I'm saying? And then he still was focused enough to land that kill shot and then stop his opponent. So I don't think he showed a bad chin at all. I just think he got hit with a good shot. He said, Mark got a teacher here. Yeah. Click the link, Selvin. Yeah, he wasn't even hurt. Abdullah ain't showed me he was hurt at all. He still was present. He still was focused. His legs were still underneath him. Now, if Abdullah got hit with a shot and then his legs was gone and he was falling all over the place, like, you know, Fury was with Usyk, then it's like, oh shit, yeah, he got a little weak chin. You know what I mean? But that's not the case. He said, pull bro videos. Let me see.
My classes are fun. Yes, my class. Welcome to my classroom. Bienvenidos. Why should you take a class with me, you might ask?
Oh, all right. He just joined the stream. Yo, you gotta show your face, cuz, before I put you on. Yo, what you doing, man?
I'm in Dominican Republic right now. Like I said, I was on the balcony, I was smoking, so so sorry about the misspells or whatnot. I'm just saying, man, this shit gotta stop, man.
You tricking on some hoes?
Nah. I live out here, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm past that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit. All right, man. Talk to me.
But I kick a tire every now and then. There's nothing wrong with kicking a tire. You know what I'm saying?
Kicking a tire?
Yeah, making sure, the tire look good, you know what I'm saying? Let me kick it, see what it's about, you know what I'm saying? Kick a tire here and there, you know what I'm saying?
I like that. So
yeah, but all I'm saying is you can't be calling out the dude's daddy and the dude saying he beating your ass in sparring. your hand good enough to beat on a Mexican. But this dude say, I got 18-0. You can't back, and you won't tell me I'm the big boss. You got to fight the little boss first. This ain't a video game, man. Come on, stop this shit, bro. Fight the dude, bro.
So you want to see Schofield and Shakur?
Yeah. Okay. Who's he gonna fight next? That's better. Can you tell me?
I was just saying the same thing. I actually want to see the fight.
Yeah, because if you call out his daddy, calling his daddy auntie and stuff like that, like I said, he's a little mild tone in the voice or whatnot. That's an easy target. But you know what I'm saying? But if you know you're gonna call out somebody's daddy and you actually close with the man's family, obviously this nigga, that's fighting words. You know what I'm saying? All right, okay. I said some shit like that. Those is fighting words, big deal. But I said that I would fight you before that too. You see what I'm saying? So how? You see what I'm saying? That's the problem. That's the problem. You can't say I will fight you. You talk, mess about your daddy and whatnot, and then you say no. You got to fight the little boss before you fight the big boss. Fuck out of here, bro. Eddie don't want to hear that shit. Eddie got money invested in you. That's a good lick for Eddie. You dig what I'm saying? Come on, man. I'm pretty sure if you look bad in any type of fight or anything go wrong, don't look for that re-up. Don't do it. Don't you do it because you fucking with Eddie money. That's free Saudi money. You gonna turn on that fight? Come on, man. Well, he's a promoter, bro. We just signed you. We put money into you, bro. This dude calling you out, that's a lick. Fight him.
I agree. I mean, considering the circumstances, you know what I mean? There are some people that's, requesting the De Los Santos rematch and shit like that, but besides that, when you look over the landscape of the division and what everybody got going on, it seems like Schofield the best available option.
It's the best available option right now. You know what I'm saying? And if they paying you buku bucks, you just got on the promotional company and you turning out fades. Like I hope everything go well for you because you can't go back to top rank. And if you fuck it up over there, you know what I'm saying? Then you see this shit is shrinking, right? You can't. You know what I'm saying? This shit is shrinking. Like you need to play nice with these promoters. A lot of these guys think that it's gonna go great, it's gonna go well, but when everything becomes like one like a system and shit, they ain't gotta pay. You're gonna see the boxer pay go down pretty soon.
You think so?
Because
even with
of course, because we got you all locked in on one platform. You know what I'm saying? Where else you gonna go? This is the only store in town. You know what I'm saying? You gonna see when everything shrink up and it's all on the zone and everything like that. And I love the zone, and I love the fact that we could just turn on 24 hours basically and watch boxing. That's how it's gonna be. You got Matchroom. You got you got Frank Warren promotion on.
Queensberry.
What's the promotion over there? You know what I'm saying? So it's good, but at the same time, there's going to be a time where we got you locked in where you're going to go. It's going to be like the UFC. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be good for me, the consumer, but like Shakur can't be making these dumb moves, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you know that you want to re-up soon. You know what I'm saying? You turning out phase. That's a big lick for Eddie. You know what I'm saying? And Eddie ain't got to put up the money either. And you turning out phase? Come on, man.
What you think about this? He says low-key should have still just gave Tevin Farmer a shot, but he did just lose for the mandatory spot. What you think about that?
I don't see nothing wrong with that. I don't see nothing wrong with that. But we are where we are right now. You know what I'm saying? So like that, there's no better available fight. You always talk about nobody want to fight you. You know they scared of you. You're not gonna fight Keyshawn. All right, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't gonna fight Tank neither, right? You know what I'm saying? That fight ain't happening. So come on, man. You need something to keep your profile up. And you called them out and you said you would fight them. That's all I'm saying. And it's like that all over the boxing landscape. And that's, I'm just tired of this shit now, bro.
I get it, man. So what you be teaching, man? What you be teaching?
Oh yeah, even though you started the grammatics, I was using the voice chat, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I teach ESL. I've been teaching ESL. I'm actually a teacher. I work with special needs kids. I work for the school board in Ontario and in Canada and whatnot. And then I work at private schools over here, and I just work online freelance right now. My cousin used to box. My cousin actually went to the Olympics. You can check him out. His name is Dwight Fraser. He got not a gold. He got a bronze in '88 Olympics. You know what I'm saying? He went to Korea and he went to Atlantic Games, and he coached a bit too. So I've been around boxing my whole life pretty much.
What ELS stands for? Is it like English learner support?
Well,
What is
English is a second language.
over here they used to call it Esau.
Yeah. But yeah. It's ESL. The official, worldwide is ESL. English is a second language.
Oh, all right. Okay. All right, that's what's up, man. You new to the channel?
Yeah, I seen you a couple times or whatnot, so I just, holler at you. You seem like you, like I said, everybody has their opinions, what I'm saying? Boxing, is a kind of tribal kind of thing, but, you keep it pretty much a buck down the line or whatnot. I'm not with all the, everybody should cheer and root for their guy, but, it's, you seem like you keep it down the line on the boxing. I just want to, boxing. I don't, I like my fighters, what I'm saying? Like everybody do, but everybody's trying to know he can't fight him, you can't fight, man. That's some bullshit, bro. Like, I don't know if you can see by my age, but I'm 50, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I've been watching this since CBS Worldwide of Sports. You dig what I'm saying? Like this shit right here, I don't know, it's crazy, bro. This boxing shit is crazy, bro. Nobody want to fight nobody.
The chat saying they rock with you, bro. That's what's up.
I'm just saying I'm a boxing fan. I'm a fan of boxing, right? So I've been watching it for years and years. So I've had my fighters, but I'm true to the sport. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't like the direction where we're going right now because, like I said, you got a dude who's supposed to be lesser skilled than you. You know what I'm saying? This is a lick. You know what I'm saying? It's a higher profile fight than that Mexican you was gonna fight, even though you know what I'm saying he was supposed to be the mandatory, whatever. But it's a higher profile fight. And then y'all don't want to fight. It don't make no sense, bro. And then you say Tank ducking me, this dude ducking me, everybody duck. Nobody want to fight me. If I got a good fighter, I'll fight well, and that's why they say I'm bored. This dude gonna come to fight. You don't talk about his daddy. He's gonna come to fight. I ain't say he gonna win, but he definitely gonna come to fight. You see what I'm saying? But we want to see that, man. Yeah, we want to see that.
The chat want to know who's your favorite fighter.
Sweet Pea, just all time like to watch Sweet Pea. Obviously, I grew up with a Mike Tyson fan. On another note, if you can look up Lennox Lewis's best friend, his name is David Price. His best friend, that's my cousin, right? So I'm saying that's my cousin. So even though I met Lennox and he's came by my house and gave me the you need to do better and you could do this potential bullshit. Lennox Lewis, the dude that Lennox Lewis, what I seen at 17, 18 years old, he looked like me, bro. He ain't look nothing like what you know what I'm saying? I don't know what kind of system they put him on, but you know what I'm saying? I was a Tyson fan. So when he beat up on Tyson, which I knew he would do because I watched boxing, man, I damn near cried. So Tyson, obviously, I grew up on Tyson, even though I knew Lennox, you know what I'm saying? And Sweet Pea, those are my guys. Those are the, and then I just love boxing all around, Muhammad Ali, all of that shit, you know what I'm saying? But today's boxer, I like Boots. I do like Boots, you know what I'm saying? I do like Boots. I like Boots, and I definitely like Usyk. Usyk, a lot of people don't, what I'm saying, the casuals, they don't understand how great this man is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like he definitely underappreciated. Like what he's done in the heavyweight division, bro, as a smaller heavyweight coming up from cruiserweight, that shit is impressive, bro.
No, impressive. And through the amateurs too. It's not just now, it's not today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like, like a lot of people don't understand it. Even that dude, Karen, he was on the same team with Usyk. A lot of people don't understand this dude is a highly skilled amateur. You dig what I'm saying? So when they say, oh man, you got this European dude, no, this dude, he said, I went back, I looked at the tape, you know what I'm saying? And we made a plan. It wasn't enough. But these dudes are skilled athletes, man. These guys are skilled boxers. They box for real, bro. And it's not just boxing. They hit you too. You know what I'm saying? That Ukraine style, that Russian pop in, pop out, catch you on the angle, bang, and they hit you with that hook. When you can't see it on that blind side, they know that shit, bro.
Yeah, that's a fact. I mean, them Eastern Europeans, man, they definitely got my respect. Whenever I see them coming up or they ranked in a sanctioning body, I'd be like, yo, we gotta look out for them because they've been playing that shit behind the scenes, low key. They
when Tim Boo fought that was the Moldorf or whatever, I was trying to get to the bookie. I knew that shit was a lick. I knew that shit was a lick. I knew it was a lick, bro.
What are you talking about?
Tim Tszyu when he lost the other day. I was trying to put in a
you talking about more
yeah,
than
it was like over on my side here in the Dominican Republic, I think it was like 5-1, 6-1. I thought it was up to 7-1. I was trying to put a bet in, but I couldn't even get out there. You know what I'm saying? This dude hit him with that same thing with that left hook. They know how to catch you with that shit, bro. They're gonna catch you on it. But Tim Tszyu just walked into it. That's not even skills. Tim Tszyu just kept walking into the left hook, bro.
it was a defensive lapse because Mortazaliev started to pick up that every time Tim Tszyu shot that left hook to the body, that his right hand was all the way down here. So he was like, all right, I'm gonna get this shit tucked right here, and he said, I'm gonna catch and I'm gonna shoot.
Yeah.
Boom. Every time, bro.
Even with the hand broke, he had like a knuckle broke, and he said, "Shit, I'm gonna catch him with it every time."
Yep, that shit. It was easy pickings, bro. Tim Tszyu showed that his IQ not really there, bro.
I don't think his IQ wasn't there. I think he was trying to do too much. You know what I'm saying? If you look at what's going on with the promotional company, he basically promoted the fight. That wasn't a PBC fight. It was their promotion. You know what I'm saying? So he was trying to make a point. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna do this, and that was just that was it. I think he came in with the wrong attitude and definitely the wrong game plan. No disrespect.
I'm saying lack of IQ because he had did it on multiple occasions, and Mortazaliev made him pay for it the first time. And then Tim Tszyu will get up, and then he'll try to be the aggressor, and then he'll throw the same exact shot and still make the same defensive error. So I'm like, bro, why are you like you already seen that he made you pay for that? Why you gonna do it again?
That's fact.
Like people like Floyd, you only got one opportunity to capitalize off a mistake he made. After that, he wasn't giving you that no more. So that's what I mean by like, defensive, his IQ not really showing up. You feel what I'm saying?
That's fact. Yeah, you could make a lapse, but if you keep doing the same thing over, obviously you're just not being intelligent right now. So I agree with you.
Exactly. So I didn't get to speak to you. I mean, since you on here, fuck it. We on here chopping it up. But what you think about the whole Boots and Vergil situation? Because I didn't hear you speak about that.
Okay. All right. I'm going to just be honest, right? There's nothing in it. You're just going to go up there and get a bag. You know what I'm saying? It's just for Eddie, there's everything in it for Eddie. You know what I'm saying? I don't got to put up no money. You know what I'm saying? We've got to fight. You know what I'm saying? This is a good look for the promotion. But there's nothing really after that because even right now, he beats him. He gets his little, whatever trinket belt. Who's he going to fight at 154? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you the dude, the two dudes, I think, I can't remember, the two Ukraine dudes, they fighting each other on a card.
You talking about
Yeah. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm being honest, because he's not at 154. Those two guys, those are tough outs for Boots. Those are tough outs. Like I said, these guys are skilled. They come from a good class, and they trained at the weight, and they probably could fight at 160. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know if Boots, because he got the IBF, and that Moldova dude, he got the IBF 154. I would not. If I'm Boots, I don't need that smoke right now. I'm being honest. You know what I'm saying? These dudes is ready. These dudes are like 160 fighters who are fighting at 154, and they hit. You know what I'm saying? They hit hard. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to see that particular style, Karen is the lowest level of it. Just being honest. You know what I'm saying? They got higher levels of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I love Boots right now. I like him to clean out 147. That's just a bag right there. You go up there, you get a bag, and then what you're going to do? You're not going to bring yourself back down, because when you come back down to 147, you're going to look like shit and you're going to fight like shit, right? So if you're going to be at 147, collect the belts over there, get you promoted to get some of these guys in the ring. But at 154 right now, after you fight Vergil, then what? You know what I'm saying? And then let's say you lose. Oh, now then what? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, like, because I just seen I was chopping it up with one of my homies earlier, and they was talking about how the IBF had this new rule that if you move up in weight and you compete for another title, you would have to relinquish the current title that you have. So
that's what they were saying. That's kind of ambiguous, because I've been watching the sport for a long time. I've never really heard about that, because one thing I do know about boxing is the sanction fees. They love those. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to you're going to have to relinquish the belt, give it to a mandatory who nobody knows. Their sanction fees don't pay shit to the company. You see what I'm saying? I just don't really buy that too much. You know what I'm saying? I've never really heard about it. They've been talking about it, but usually the sanctioners bodies, they want the sanction fees. You see what I'm saying? That's how they are
Right.
running off. So if he were to go up, he would pay and say, okay, I'm gonna pay my sanction fee and represent the IBF. And they say, okay, IBF said that's a bag. You know what I'm saying? You could do that. So I don't know if Eddie's trying to spin it to, take a little bit of the heat off of Ennis. That might be a fact, but I just never heard that before from the IBF. I know the IBF, they don't play around and they move, kind of funny, but I never heard that, and they're a company that relies on the fees, so I think that would be cannibalistic on their part. So I don't know about that, bro. I don't know. And if you have like some record of it, I'll go with that. But I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I had got that from a homie who like really be looking into these sanctioning bodies. I think I gotta reach out to Rachel Donaire because I think she's real tuned in with the sanctioning bodies and what their rules are and shit like that. But regardless, like I said, for him, Boots has always maintained his stance on wanting to become undisputed at 47, and he says that that's the priority. That's what he wants to do. And I feel like, in all honesty, that him and Eddie Hearn have not been seeing eye to eye in terms of like what they need to, accomplish. Eddie Hearn wants him to go to 54 and make a name up there. Boots wants to stay at 47 and become unified before going up to 54. And I just feel like Eddie Hearn has been using every tactic possible to try to discourage Boots from staying at 147. And I think this is one of the instances of it. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I personally
I feel you. I feel you. Here's what's going on. I think I'm not there. I don't know.
Yeah.
But these shows, right? The Prince want the biggest names on there. He just want to put a whole bunch of names on there to make it look good. He just want to see the names on there. And that's a sweet lick for a promoter. You have to understand, like, I just put him out there and they give me the money, bro. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's a sweet lick. So I think Eddie's looking at it like, shit, get out there. This nigga I told him I'll give him all the names. I told him, man, and I'm gonna get paid for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's where Eddie's looking at it. But at the same time, he has to be more diligent and try to get him them fights at 147. You know what I'm saying? But you have to look at it as a promoter. I'm getting a free bag. You said you would do it. You know what I'm saying? Right? So, you know what I'm saying? Right? So
I see that as a free bag and an open lane to get Conor Benz set up to be champion at 147.
Yeah, and another thing you got to look at. I'm a promoter. I don't want a champion at 147. Bob don't want a champion at 135, 130. No, he wants champions. As a promoter, you have to look at it. I need champions, right? I need a stable of champions. So you got a belt already. I'm gonna get him a belt, and then we're gonna keep all the belts in house, right? You got to put your promoter hat on, and you got to just be honest with yourself. You see what I'm saying?
But Boots is gonna have to give up his belt if he go up to 54, though.
I think it's a lie. I think Eddie's a spin master. I think that's a fucking lie, my guy. Listen here, there's no sanctioning body going to turn down big money to take small money. They just don't do that. That's not how it works. You see what I'm saying? Look at you're in Philly. Look at the money that the sanctioning fees that they're getting from Boots. His contender, what they gonna get? What they gonna get? What they gonna get? I'm gonna take less money? Come on, man. No, pay me my sanction fee. I'll let you go up. Trust me, all you have to do is say it and they'll take it. It's a fact. They greedy as fuck, bro. They're not gonna turn down money to take less money. When did you see that happen in boxing?
That's a good
Right?
point.
So I don't know about that shit. I'm not trying to call cap, but I've never seen nothing like that. And based on the sanctioning bodies, I should say, they live for the sanctioning fees. Right, the dude underneath Boots is not going to pay them what Boots pays them when he fights. This is just a fact. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you're an advocate of him
do
staying.
why he wants to do. If he's making 35 million and we collecting, was it 3-4%? You know what I'm saying? And Joe Blow's making 200,000. No, let Canelo do what the fuck he want. You know what I'm saying? Their fees is coming in. Right? Come on, man. It's the same sanctioning fee. What they're gonna do it for Canelo and then not do it for Boots? Let's make it make sense. Right. So I think that might be cap. I'm not going all the way out there, but I think it sounds like cap to me.
Okay. 93 Octane says Boots was advertised as Roy Jones Jr. 2.0. Now there's hesitation and trepidation. Why? What the fuck is he talking about? What you mean hesitation? What, in terms of taking the Vergil fight?
On the flip side, nobody's roasting Vergil or roasted Vergil when Vergil turned down the fight at 147. You see what I'm saying? So,
The standard's
Vergil turned
always
down the
different
fight
when
at
it's
147.
yeah, because I remember clear as day, Boots was like, yo, we can make that fight happen next type shit. And then Vergil was
They
like,
said
yeah,
down the
man, we're gonna
line,
make that
down the
fight happen.
line. Yeah.
Yeah, but it has to be up there and all this shit. But you know, the
before
standard's always
he
different.
was having the weight troubles and he went up, they said that fight's down the line. Garcia had said, "No, that fight is down the line." His trainer at the time, you know what I'm saying? And then he started getting all the, the illnesses with the weight cuts and shit like that. So, but Boots called him out at 147. Right now he didn't go up to 154. Boots getting all, you know what I'm saying? He getting all the backlash, but nobody said nothing to Ortiz when he turned down the fade from Boots at 147. Nobody talking about this dude got dropped 3 times in a fight. Yeah, Boots got hit with the hook. He wasn't, you know what I'm saying? He was in there with a skilled fighter, but he didn't get dropped. You know what I'm saying? So it's, everybody's looking at it one way. You know what I'm saying?
And that fight with Bohachuk was controversial. There was people that thought Bohachuk won.
He lost that fight. He lost that fight.
So you believe you believe Vergil lost? You believe Vergil lost?
I think Vergil lose. He got dropped 3 times. They count him for only 2 knockdowns, bro. Plus he was getting hit. Like I said, they come on them angles, bro. If you come in on a straight line, they gonna catch you, right? You see it's the same style, bro. You know what I'm saying? Right? So he lost that fight, bro. How you get dropped 3 times? You ain't drop your man and you win the fight? What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? He lost that fight. So nobody's talking about
that's how
Vergil lost that fight.
That's how you know that recency bias is real, because it's like Boots won clearly. You know, he got hit, but he won clearly. And then fucking Vergil Ortiz had a life and death fight with Bohachuk, but somehow, some way, they think that, Vergil Ortiz, they completely disregard his performance and then talk about how, Boots ain't ready for Vergil.
How bad Boots was. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. So when you look at it that way, you got to take it with a grain of salt. These people talking shit, but they're not mentioning the other stuff, right? So obviously, they just want to hate. You know what I'm saying? So don't even sweat that. But Boots, is he a finished product? He's not a finished product. And what I don't like is the instructions that his dad was giving him in the corner. I know that he's not just his boxer, as his son. So a lot of trainers need to tell, their boxers A, B, and C, because, we only spend 2-3 hours a day, you know what I'm saying? So we just gonna whatever. So a lot of people weren't taking in that bullshit. Just get them out of here, because they over breakfast, over dinner, at the gym, they already talked about the plan. So it might have not conveyed well, but the instructions weren't clear and concise, and it didn't look, it wasn't well presented on television. You know what I'm saying? Go knock him out. You know what I'm saying? That shit. And this dude's hitting you with all the left hooks. You know what I'm saying? So, right. So, but a lot of people don't understand their dynamic. They've been talking about the fight at breakfast, lunch, dinner. You know what I'm saying? So, I think that
they got a different type of chemistry, because he raised Boots.
Exactly,
you know what I'm saying? So,
right. So a lot of people don't put that in perspective either. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of people looking at Boozy like, like you said, as not being very concise or specific, but in Boots' head, he probably already knows what his dad wants just by saying that. But regardless, I had I wasn't really, feeling like the fight, because I just felt like the whole time Boots wasn't really listening. And that, as a trainer myself, that's a pet peeve of mine, bro. I hate that shit.
I've never been a trainer, and I know that's frustrating, but I've worked in the school board, I've taught, so I understand when you teach something and you expect something and your expectation is this, and then they do that, right? So obviously that could be a bit frustrating. So you probably see that in the dad too, right?
Yeah, it's like the equivalent of teaching somebody something in school. You're over here doing like your little pop quizzes and everything. They passing the pop quizzes. They showing you that they're receptive to the information. They understand what they're going through. And then when it's time to take that exam, you know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, they getting a couple the questions that they was getting right on the pop quiz, they fucking up on the final. It's like, bro, I seen you do this before. I seen you answered this correctly previously. Why are you not, using it when it's? Why are you not
Applying what we
going
learned.
about it correctly?
Yeah.
It counts now. You feel what I'm saying? That's probably the equivalent. But yeah, I love Boots. You know what I'm saying? I've been around him multiple times. Because I'm from Philadelphia. If you didn't know, he's from Philadelphia, obviously, and I brought my fighters over to his gym for sparring and all types of stuff. I helped Boots get ready for his first televised bout against Armando Alvarez. So, but knowing Boots for for a few years already, and I know what he's capable of, and I've seen him listen to instructions to the T, and as a result, get the result looking for. So to see him, go against his dad's advice, it was pretty, odd, but then like kind of frustrating to see as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just think it was the pressure, and he guaranteed a knockout. And you know what? He didn't like these dudes from these schools. They're not here to be knocked out. And even his dad, after a while, one of the time his dad was saying, no, that was the Kid Austin fight. He's like, yo, he's not trying to get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I thought the construction could have been clearer, you know what I'm saying? Even though they have a chemistry, like, okay, look, bro, you got to stab him to the jab, hold him, stab him into the stomach, hold him still, you know what I'm saying, and work off of that, you know what I'm saying? But, so I think both of them with the magnitude and the pressure, and you want to, I think all of that came into play, bro, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of pressure. He wants to show out, he's at home, he got the promotion company, talking this, that, and that, right? So it's the pressure too, so you got to look at that. Both of them, they did, dad and son, they didn't perform at their best. This is what my observation. Another person might say something different, but Boots is not a finished product though. He's not. There's still a little bit more, a little more eggs need to go with the bacon.
I get it. Well, I'm about to wrap it up here, man. You got anything else you would like to say to the
I'm
people?
good, man.
They
keep doing your thing. Like I never
man.
even jumped on no live and shit. I don't do this type of stuff or whatnot. I don't do it. You know what I'm saying? But because you keep it a buck and you're talking, good boxing talks and whatnot, and you said to come on and you invited me. So I appreciate you, man. I'm gonna keep tuning in and give you them thumbs ups and whatnot. Pass on your channel to some of my friends and whatnot, and just keep it pushing, my guy.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, on the way out, who's your favorite fighter right now that you like right now, and who's the fighter that you fuck with all time?
All time, my favorite fighter all time is Tito Trinidad. Let me show you.
Good one.
Hold on. Where is that? Hold on. Oh, there. So this is my favorite fighter all the time. So my son broke my fucking picture frame, unfortunately, but this is my signed Tito Trinidad Ring Magazine book. He just had his edition come out.
You got the magazine, goddamn.
Yeah. January of 2022, Tito Trinidad had his own Ring Magazine, for himself. And I sent it over to Puerto Rico because I know his people. They signed it. I got a few gloves and other magazines signed by Tito as well. So that's my favorite fighter all time.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Boots is one of my favorite fighters all time. He signed his boxing glove for me probably about a year ago. That's Jared Anderson over there.
I like Boots. I want to see a little bit more. That's all. Just got to see a little bigger sample size. That's all.
Of course. And then, Bam. When Bam
came
to Philadelphia.
Yeah, I like Bam. I like Bam.
Bam Rodriguez. And I rock with David Benavidez.
I like David. This fight right here, what you got on the fight? Do you think it's going to be a good fight? And who we got winning?
I think Benavidez is gonna edge him out. Like I respect Morrell. Like I think he's very dangerous. He got a shit ton of power, aggressive, good combination, solid hand speed. But I just trust. But at the same time, I perceive David Morrell as like a baby, bro. Like I feel like he green, he inexperienced when it comes to a pro level. And I feel like David Benavidez is gonna give him looks that he's never seen before. David Morrell is so accustomed to walking people down and beating them up. I wonder how it's gonna work when you got somebody with the hand speed of David Benavidez in front of you, good jab, somebody who gets stronger as the rounds go on. It seems like, and he goes well. He very creative offensively, man. Sharp body shots and stuff like that. So I think both of these guys are gonna go through the fire. But because David Benavidez has been there at an elite level before, I just trust David Benavidez's chances just a little bit more than Morrell's, but Morrell could very possibly, hurt Benavidez. You know what I'm saying? He might be able to pull off the upset. He got the tools, but I think in the experience department, he is lacking.
I that's my exact synopsis right there myself. So I definitely want to see that fight. Good job for the PBC. Letting us see two fighters that we want to see fight. So good on that. So yeah, man. But I'm gonna be watching Usyk Fury. Who you got on the way out?
Whoo! I'm rocking with Usyk, man. I feel like Usyk already got understanding.
Did you see the promo? Did you see the promo?
No, I've been meaning to watch it, but I had a few people send it to me.
Yo, that promo is sick. Them Saudis ain't playing. That shit's like a whole movie commercial. Yo, that shit is crazy. Yo, that was a good one. That was a good one.
I know Terrence Crawford and Majamov's trailer was crazy too, so I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, this was a good one. I like this one even better. This one was good. That's good. It's good. Yeah. So yeah, that and then and Bivol. Who you got on that fight?
Oh, and the rematch. I'm assuming you talking about.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. February 22nd when Shakur should be fighting.
The thing is, what makes this rematch interesting, in all honesty, is I feel like Dimitri Bivol has more room for adjustments than Artur Beterbiev. I feel like what Artur Beterbiev brought that night is just what he's gonna do every single time he's in the ring. So Dimitri Bivol has to find a way. He got to look over that film. He got to study that shit religiously and find out what he needs to do in order to, outpoint Artur Beterbiev. In all honesty, I'm gonna say that he's gonna have to be. He's gonna have to keep the fight in the center of the ring. You gotta keep the fight in the center of the ring.
He's gonna have to just a little bit more fighting in the center, just a little bit more to get that.
But that also means taking more chances, which is very dangerous to do with Artur Beterbiev, who punching like a son of a bitch. So, but I also noticed that
when he mixed it up, he looked good until he started getting hit, and then went on the ropes like, God damn.
Yeah. So it's gonna be tough, but he's gonna have to find ways to freeze Beterbiev, man. He's gonna have his main objective should be to outwork Beterbiev every round. Don't try to go blow for blow with him. Don't try to outskill him. I mean, not outskill him, outpower him or anything like that. Like if this motherfucker throw 2 punches, you throw 4. If he throw 3, you throw 6. Like you're gonna have to really make it your business to outwork Beterbiev every round.
You gotta freeze him up in the ring. You gotta hit him with the body. You gotta stab jab him. You gotta hit him up in the chest just to hold him just in the ring in the middle just a little bit, because he backing you back. He backing you up with that power. You know what I'm saying? So you have to find a way you can freeze him and then get 2 up. You know what I'm saying? And then move. You know what I'm saying? And then you will come again. You got to be able to freeze him up some in the middle of the ring just a little bit, so you could get a couple punches off. I would think that. I'm not a boxer, but I just know that like you said, he's going to have to freeze him up a little bit in the middle of the ring a little bit, so he could get some combinations, so he could shoot 3 while he's shooting 2. You know what I'm saying? But you can't be walking backwards.
He needs to bring to beat Beterbiev, bro. He has to bring out every fucking tool. He cannot leave no tools.
The good thing is he has every tool. That's the good thing. He has every tool, so that should make it interesting, man. All right, man. It was a good chop up. I've never done no stuff like this before. I'm pretty low key. I just watch my boxing, do my thing. You know what I'm saying? So if you ever come down to DR, holler at your boy. I'll show you a good time.
Hey, yo, that sounded kind of crazy, but I'm gonna let you rock.
For real. Like, all right, I'm right outside of Sasua. You know what I'm saying? So you know how it go. You know what I'm saying? So it go up, but you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't really. Yeah, we got him. You know what I'm saying? I kicked it 10 years ago, 11 years ago.
Oh, so you've been out there for a minute.
Yeah, I ain't one of them passport bros, bro. I'm what you call a colonist. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm saying.
Like
Christopher Columbus and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, what's funny is somebody called you a passport bro in a comment when you first said that you was from DR, but that's good to know. You've been there like 10, 11 years.
Hey, no knock on the passport bros, but you know what I'm saying? But real talk, like if you could make a little bit of money and you could, live where you want to live, do that, bro. Like it's not everything ain't what they present for you. You know what I'm saying? Right here, I'm like the ocean's right over here. You know what I'm saying? Here's my little gym set up right there. You know what I'm saying? I got, ceilings that I can't even touch. You know what I'm saying? Right? You know how much I'm paying for this? $600, my guy. You know what I'm saying?
What?
The ocean, if I walk 2 minutes that way, I would drown. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, so you right by the water. Yeah, that's kind of like where my pop is in Puerto Rico. My pop got a couple cribs in Puerto Rico where he grew up at. And
that's what's up.
that shit. Yeah, that shit.
Like I said, if you can figure it out, what I'm saying, if you're good in the American system, North American system, hot bills and all that shit, what I'm saying, and that's how you want to rock out, then it's good. But there's options, you know what I'm saying? You don't gotta do it one way. You know what I'm saying? You definitely don't, especially you work online like I work online, or you got a skill, I used to work for the private schools and whatnot. You don't have to do one thing one way. Life is not what they just say, hey, the American dream and shit, pay all these fucking taxes, let women run all over you. And, the guy next door, he's going through the same shit, so don't feel so bad. Nah, fuck that premise.
You talking that shit.
If he doing bad, I'm gonna do bad. Hell no, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's not how we rock out, bro. So yeah, that's why I'm here, just living my life, doing, I got a little skill. I could, work anywhere. So, again, if that's what you want to do, you could do it. Just letting somebody know who's watching. I'm not a passport bro, but if you want to take your passport and see some other shit and live some other lifestyle, go ahead and try it. It's not, it's not what it's all cracked out to be, what they tell you, do this, pay your taxes, die. Nah, you can live a little bit between that now and then, you know what I'm saying?
Right, bro. I know this though. They got some bad hoes out in DR.
Yeah. Like I said, I kick a tire here and there now. You know what I'm saying? I kick me a tire. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow. Yeah, I said, hold up, man. That shit look like it's regulation inflation. Let me kick this shit right here. You know what I'm saying?
Kicking tires is fucking hilarious. I never heard that before. That's some OG
yeah,
shit.
Because if you want to, like back in the day, if you want to, you see if the car's any good, kick a tire, let's see if it, reeks or anything. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so no, it's good. You know what I'm saying? It's good. So yeah, once in a while you got to kick a tire. You got to do that, my guy. You know what I'm saying? You only live once. Yeah, all right, so yeah, I'll send you the likes in your put chats and comments and whatnot. I've never done nothing like this, but I like the channel. I know that you're small and you just promote what you love, boxing. So I appreciate you, man.
All right, my brother, I appreciate you, man. You're welcome to come on anytime. Appreciate you.
Right, don't watch the spelling. I know I'm a ESL thing. Like I said, I was smoking on the balcony, you know what I'm saying? So I'm doing the voice thing and shit. And this nigga just bragging me, say, yo, man, this dude can't speak English. I'm like, oh, Lord, why do that? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I was on the voice. The voice kept me fucking that shit up, bro.
Nah, we good, bro. Now we know.
Hold it down, man. Stay safe. Enjoy, man. And keep doing your thing. I'll send you a thumbs up in your comments and whatnot. I like what you're doing.
Much appreciated, man. Thank you.
All right, man. Everybody, I promote my boys' channels, send out some shares and whatnot. Always get a like.
Appreciate it.
I don't know.
Yes, sir. That's that boy. Selvin Wright, man. That was actually, I ain't gonna lie. I thought that I had thought that fucking shit wasn't gonna work out. I thought we was gonna clown him, but he actually knew what he was talking about. Quite a knowledgeable dude, man. That's the type of boxing fans that I appreciate. You feel what I'm saying? I remember when Claymore Rain was coming on here, I was like, man, you got potential. You could start your own channel, and now he on the road to 2K. You feel what I'm saying? So it's pretty dope to see, man. But this was a great live, man. I appreciate everybody that came through and showed love. If y'all could hit the like button on the way out, that'd be very much appreciated, man. It's a great conversation. You know what I mean? This was one of the better lives that I've done recently. So if you was a part of it, I appreciate you very much. Until then, this is Mazuma TV. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm out of here, man. Peace. Y'all have a blessed, beautiful night.